Well, hey, y'all. How you doing? Hold on. I'm just getting this stuff everywhere. Uh-oh. I know it lost me again, didn't it? I think I'm back, baby. Maybe. Am I back? I'm back on the phone. Hold up. It's the shades. Hold up. Hold up. I got to post the link. Hold up. I'm posting the links everywhere they go. I'm doing my thing. Hold on. Hey, you know where I got these shades? Huh? Have them share? Everybody share it. Everybody just share this. If you know anybody who something is holding them back, now's the time to share it. It doesn't matter if they're in Avon. Come on now, share it. Hold on. I'm sharing too, so we're going to share together, okay? Hi, Diane. How are you? You know I got to fix this so I can see y'all's comments because, you know, my pewter just doesn't, it doesn't do its thing. So, okay, so here I go. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Debbie. Hello. So, what do you think? Yeah, I mean, who did? Did you get these shades? Like, these are the coolest shades that my company has ever. Look. It's got our look support to demolish that freaking cancer called breast cancer. Yeah, I mean, reflectors. Come on, RepFest. They can't see who we looking at. The Cowboys, they ain't gonna know. Just saying. They don't know. We could be look this, and I'm still looking at you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. These cool. Okay. So did anybody catch the pop-up RepFest? Why RepFest live stream with my good friend Michael Senjtak? I mean, did anybody? Because did he knock it out of the park or what? I mean, he just, bam, first swing, he knocked it out of the park. It was like so awesome. It was so awesome. Well, hello, Alice from Georgia. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, see, lots of you. You got the shades. I know. You know what's cool, right? So if you didn't get these, you snooze, you lose. Because it's the first time I've had them on. See, I've been saving these bad boys for like RepFest, you know. I might take them out on the boat with me when I go up to see Lee's parents. You never know. I mean, I think I look cooler than I really am. Okay, I'm looking cooler than I really am. I like to look cool, but I can't always be cool. Okay, let me take these off because I cannot see what I'm doing. So aren't they great though? Love the glasses, but I don't have them. Girl, I know. So you could. They had great stuff. Okay, let me put on the real deal so I can see you here. So Michael Senjtak knocked it out of the park at 5:30. I have not put it on the YouTube yet, but the live stream is out there. You need to share that bad boy. If you got people on the fence who don't know whether they coming because they on the, all they need to do is go watch Michael. Okay, go watch Michael. And remember, the first 3 people who PM me who sign up because of that live stream today, you PM me, they're going to get a Herbie the Hedgehog. I mean, they're going to get a Herbie the Hedgehog. He didn't even tell me he was doing that, okay? Okay, he didn't even tell me he didn't tell me. But it's okay, because I thought it was awesome that he did it. So the first 3 people they sign up and you let me know, and me and Michael, we're going to link up and we're going to get it done. I mean, he just killed it, man. It was great. The excitement was there. The passion was there, right? I mean, he was sharing some moments with us that like I got all chilly billy bumps all over me. He was absolutely like crazy. Hi, Laura. How are you? Giselle, Kim, Cheryl, Leslie. We could be here all night. Hi, Wendy. See, everybody joining us here. I'm telling you, it was not just a moment. It was many moments wrapped up in one. So if you haven't seen it, Brenda Brown Paul, girl, Brenda Brown Paul, you back in the game, girl? Brenda, one of my girls, okay? Brenda, mwah, baby, you back in the game? I knew you'd be back, Brenda. I knew it. Yeah, I knew it, Brenda. Yeah. It's just in your bloodstream, girl. You can't help it. It's like in your bloodstream. You just love this company. I know. So who's a little hungover? Kimberly, are you talking to me? Girl, I am high on life, okay? a spirit energy pill. That could have something to do with it too. You know, the energy pill. But hungover, no. I know you thought the shades, right? No, I was just fooling you. I really wasn't. It was all good. So I'm glad that so many of you were there. Heidi, hello. Kenya, hello. Patty, how are you? So yeah, Rep Fest, you need to get there. You need to get there. I mean, look, man, I'm doing these pop-up live streams with people who've been there. I'm also going to be bringing somebody on in the near future who hasn't been to one, and why they're so excited they made a choice to go to their first one. I mean, you need to be watching for them, okay? Because everyone, you could find, you could share all those YouTubes. And maybe the first 3 don't do anything. Maybe Linda Montavon's the one who touches somebody, or Rebecca Ludeman, or Autumn, or Tim Brown, or Michael, or what about some of the other ones we're going to be having? No, you're not getting it out of me, so don't even ask me. The guests are a surprise because it makes you show up. And I like that. Like you should be doing at Rep Fest. You should show up. You should invest in yourself. Aren't you worth it? This call, this live stream tonight is about what in the heck is holding you back. What's holding you back from Rep Fest? And I don't want to hear, oh, it's money. Because I know one thing, if it was someplace you wanted to go, your tail would be there. Okay? I am judging. I'm judging because I think you need to be there. We have a year. Did you hear Michael say from the moment that last year's Rep Fest ended, their notebooks were out and they were already planning? Yeah. And what about, oh, yeah. And Julie, what about, did you see all the stuff Michael shared with us? The shirts that are going to be at the store there for us to buy, the bags that are going to be there, the notebooks that are going to be there. I was losing my mind. He had this board and he was showing it around, and Beth and him got together and Betty said, go ahead. And I'm just so excited. I know. Molly, shut up. Why are you always talking about Rep Fest? Because I believe in this event. I believe that it makes a difference in your life, not just your business, your life. And it really helped that Rascal Flat's going to be there. Can we it helps. It does. Who doesn't want their own personal concert? I mean, I could go where there's 50,000 people and be in the back like, oh, I see him up on the screen there. No, babe, this is up close and personal with 6,000 of my best friends in this life. And I am so excited about it. So very excited. So you need to get on it, right? And Herbie the Hedgehog, if you got somebody on your team, you need to share these YouTubes. I'll be putting Michael's on the YouTube so you all can take that and share that too. Be there, guys. Be there. I promise you, I would like to tell you that the very first one changed my life, which I can, but my life has changed a little bit for the better every single one that I attend. Everything that Avon gives me the opportunity to be at, I walk away a better person. And it's not just what Avon gives us, it's what you bring to the table. It's the tribe. It is being able to be with our Avon family and people who get what we do and where our passion comes from, and the fact that we just want to be better people, and Avon's just our chosen vehicle. So we're going to talk about some things tonight. Huh? On the phone? I don't know what to do about that. I can call back in, babe. I don't know. It was breaking up when I was listening to the songs on the phone. Guys, if you're on the phone, my apologies. I don't know why it's breaking up so bad. It could, we near a naval base. They scramble a lot. It could be that. If it gets too broke up for you, jump on the live stream or watch the replay, okay, when it's done. So let's talk. Let's talk. I said in an earlier live stream today in the Onward group that there are a lot of things that hold people back, and we hear what people say hold them back, and they identify the surface of what is holding them back, but they don't identify, or they don't dig deep enough to figure out where's the root at? Where do the problems start? How can I really get to the root of the problem so that I can be better? so that I can move past this fear, this self-thought, this in your head type thing that you think that you can't do it. So, some of the things that I'm going to go over, look, they might, they might, like you might be saying, Molly, why you got a microphone in my house? Why you got a camera in my house? Why are you talking about me, Molly? I'm talking to you because I am you. Because not only have I struggled with all these things that I'm probably going to put out there tonight, but I also at some point still struggle with some of them. Just because you finally recognize something does not mean that you'll never have to deal with the battle again. You will, because it's very easy to fall back into bad behavior. It really is. So we want to try to, it's okay, because, if I make you mad and you send me some angry faces, it's all right. I don't take it personally. Okay. That's one of the things. You can't take it personally. So if you want to be angry, you only be angry for a little while, because once you go after the call and you think about it, you be coming back to me going, oh my God, Molly, I was so mad at you. And I wasn't going to listen to you no more. And then I thought about it and I thought, dang, she was spot on. That's why I'm mad at her. So, and I get that, because you don't know how many times I've done that with things that I hear. Some of the things I have learned, I'm always trying to better myself. And as much as Avon gives me that I can better myself through, I always look outside my company also. You don't ever keep yourself pigeonholed into waiting for the next thing to come. You shouldn't be waiting for anything to come. You should be going forward, trying to find the next person who's talking that you can relate to. It doesn't have to be an Avon representative. That's always great. They get you. Huh? Lee keeps stopping me if I lose my train of thought. Sorry, guys. Blame hubby. He's been doing it all day. Blame hubby. It's all on him. Y'all just grab him at Rep Fest and give him a big old hug. Don't wear deodorant. He'll love that. It's awesome. So, I'm kidding. He's giving me the eyeball. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's talk. He's not going to interrupt no more. There are things in this life that hold us back. I saw some people say, I think Sean and couple of other people, when I put it down there, said, well, fear holds me back. I don't like it when people tell me no when I'm trying to give them a brochure. And what I would say to you is, you don't like to be told no. Why is that? Take Avon out of it. Take Avon out of it. What is it that's gone on in your life? What is it? And maybe when you were little, when you were growing up with your parents, with your teachers, what is it that when somebody told you no, that somebody made you feel like if they told you no, that was a bad thing, that you were less of a person, that that if you hear no, you shouldn't be doing it. I mean, some people come from parents who were so overly strict with stuff that the moment that you hear that they don't approve of something now as an adult that you're doing, it immediately puts you in a bad place. You've got to figure out how to remove that. And I'm not saying how to remove that person who's important in your life. I am saying if you are looking for support in this business or in life, you've got to quit going back to the same people who are always giving you negative feedback. Hey, what do you think? I want to do this. Well, that's stupid. Oh my gosh, I went and bought this. Why'd you waste your money on that? Oh my gosh, I've decided I'm going to go to the conference. You're wasting your money on something else again. I say, what are you going to do? Go jump around with a bunch of Avon reps? Well, kind of. You keep going back to the same people because you want their approval. And I think that when we do that in our lives or in our business, That then when we run into somebody who simply can say, no, I'm sorry, I really don't. I've got an Avon representative, or no, I don't want an Avon brochure. Instead of saying thank you for your honesty, have a great day, or offering some free samples or something, you immediately want to close down. You immediately want to be the person like, oh my God, this is not meant for me. I mean, what is it in this society that you think that because you get a no, because your order isn't quite big enough, because you're not exactly where you want to be in the time frame that you want to be, that then you suddenly think this couldn't possibly be for you, that what you're doing in life is not a good thing, that that gesture you thought was going to be a kind gesture, that that thing you were trying to do, you can have 5 people, 10 people say, wow, awesome, you're doing a great job. And that one person that you're still looking for that approval from says, big deal. So what? Ugh. And then immediately you're done. Doesn't matter that you did really good over here. Doesn't matter that you've shown that, you've come a long way, baby. You immediately want to just fall prey to these negative people who want to do what they can to keep you where they want you. But yet, that's not where you want to be. If you're out there trying to be an entrepreneur, if you're out there trying to be a business person, if you're tired of the job that you're in, if you're trying to do something on your own terms, if you're trying to be that boss life, boss mom, raise your kids, and you've got people who are saying, well, that's just stupid. Put them in daycare like I do and go find yourself a 9 to 5. Because it's not what they want for you, you're going to let them have an opinion that really matters. You do realize that true friendship, true support comes when, with every crazy idea you may have, it's okay to say, I don't get it, but I know this. If anybody could do it, you'll be able to do it. What I wouldn't have given to hear that in my life. To have somebody who was a family member, somebody who was close to me say, oh girl, you can do anything you want to do. But instead, I was always fighting with those people. Oh, Molly, you know what? When are you going to quit this little lipstick thingy? Michael Senchtak brought that up today. The fact that it was my own brother who said that to me. What are you running around? What are you making? 27 cents on that lipstick you're selling? Well, you know what? What do you got? 3 people on your team? Boy, what are you making? $4.87? And initially, it did bring me down. Initially, I thought, because this person's supposed to love me, they must be right. They must be right with what they're saying, because people who love me, who support me, would never down me if what they were saying wasn't true. It's the exact opposite, people, okay? It's the exact opposite. See, people get so used to you being where they want you. It's like clay. You know how it is with clay. You roll it up in a ball and it's nice and tight, and you can put it exactly where you want it, as small, as big. But the thing about clay is you can hit it. You can roll it long. You can make it into the shape of something. You can build something that's amazing. But they don't like that. When you get out of their little circle of clay, see, you may not stay the person they've always known. That makes them very uncomfortable. You have to get over what they feel uncomfortable about. You have got to decide if your passion is to go forth and be a business owner, to go forth and make money for a trip, to go forth because you want to move somewhere else, to go forth because you want to better yourself, to go forth because you want to go back to college and get your degree, to go forth, and just because they didn't, if they say, that's stupid, That's ridiculous. That never worked for me. You're too old for that. You're not pretty enough for that. You're not skinny enough for that. You don't talk right for that. You don't wear makeup well enough for that. You don't have the personality for that. You need to tell those people to go suck limes. That's what you need to do. You can say it nice if you want to. These people do not need to be people that you go to for opinions that you need. They don't. If you've got somebody who truly believes in you, who really wants to be your friend, who really wants to be that supportive member, you know what they're going to do? They're going to be doing this. You know what they're going to do? What they're going to do when you fail, and you will fail. You will fail many times at things. You know what they're going to do? They're going to say, "Come on, man, get back up. How bad did you say you wanted this? Come on. Come on, you can do this." Now, let's revisit. Now, you told me 3 months ago, this is what you wanted. Now, is this still what you want? Yeah, it's what I want. But no buts. If you really want this, if you really think this is for you, then go after it. That is what you get with somebody who's supportive. So the problem is, one of the things that are holding you back is you're looking for support from somebody who you're never going to see it from. Do you know, I still have people who will look at me and go, "Oh yeah, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of her." But yet they really don't get why I do this. And there is no doubt. Look, I love makeup with what I do. I love our fashion. I love our home products. I love our skincare to pieces. But what I love is the fact that here I am showing you, because of this company and coming into it, how much I have grown as a person, and that I continue to grow. That I can help people realize that there is more to life than what they have right at this moment. That if you want it, you have to seek it. And if you want it, you've got to go after it. And if you want it and you fall down, you've got to get the hell back up off the ground, and you got to say, "I'm not done. I'm not done." Another thing that you've got to stop doing is telling yourself that you're not good enough for what it is you're trying to do. Well, I'm not this person who can, do all this makeup and stuff. Or maybe you want to go to, maybe you want to be a nurse, or maybe you want to be a doctor, or maybe you want to be an architect. And you say, "But I was never really good at math. I just wasn't." But how badly do you want to do what you want to do? How badly do you want to be that person? How badly do you want to improve what you have going on in your life? How badly do you want to show your kids how it's not real good now, but you watch mama? You watch mama, because I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to change. It's going to change. And I want you to know it's not always going to be easy, but mama's going to show you you can have a better life than mama had. Many of you stay in relationships that I wonder to this day, why in the hell are you still in that relationship? I mean, what is it? Is it that you're scared to leave? You're scared to be on your own? Oh, I'm not judging you, because I was you. I was you. I was in a relationship for 17 years, almost 20 years. And I had been convinced that I could never be anything more than what I was then. Now, let me be clear. I wasn't a bad person then. I was the person who would do everything for everybody. I was, whatever, if that's what you want. If it would make you happy, I am here to make you happy. Doesn't matter what I give up. It doesn't matter what I do. My job is to make you happy. And even when I make you happy, you're not really happy. So I am here to make everything easier for you. I am here just to be anybody's stepping stone that needs it, anybody's doormat that needs it. If you need a doormat, you call me because I will be there for you. And then one day, I simply said, I can't do this, man. No more. No more. If trying to be there for people means that I have to think less of me and I have to be the person who's abused, what good is that? And what am I showing my kids? But yet the thought of leaving, walking away from what was comfortable, it's very scary. I couldn't think about if I was going to make it. I couldn't think what happens if. I just knew I didn't want this anymore, and I left. Sure, after I left, I thought, whew. What now, Molly? You dumbass, what are you thinking? And in reality, that scary move was the thing that made me step up and say, so are you going to be this person who now you're not with the same person who does this, but are you just going to give yourself like that to everybody else? No, it was a growth in process. It was a freaking growth process. You know, when Mom died when I was almost 17, 16, I remember her. I really do remember her telling me that I was a pretty girl and that I was a kind girl and I had a great heart. And you know, you don't pay attention to stuff like that very often. But what happens normally is moms keep telling you that. So what happens is you start to believe it. And I do remember her telling me that life sometimes is hard and you just need to get through it. I'm sorry, my mom was wrong. I love you, Mom, but you were wrong. Life is hard, but I don't have to just get through it. I have the means and I have what it takes to say I am going to not be underneath the ocean where the surfboard is hitting me on the head every time I come back up. I am going to ride the surfboard in this life, and I am going to be a better person, and I am going to make a difference in people's lives. And when I did that, and Avon became my vehicle that I could show other people how not just the products were amazing, and not just that we were affordable, and not just that we were rocking the world with this stuff, but that we had an opportunity that I could make a living, that I could hold my job and still work my business with this, that I had 2 jobs and could work my business with this. And that if I kept working it hard enough, that I could do better and be better than I was. And although my mom died and I didn't have anybody there telling me how great I could be or how better things could be, I had to own the fact that my life was up to me. It wasn't up to the man I was married to. It wasn't up to the family who wanted me to be there come hell or high water, because God knows that's why God probably put me here on this earth. Just be there for everybody, Molly. No. I didn't want to be that person. I want to be the person that when I shared it with them, that I could say, you can be better. You can be better than this. You can take responsibility of your life, but instead you're like a wet noodle. Don't be a wet noodle. Don't just, you don't want to slap it all around, do what you want to do, just wave. Which way do you want the wind to blow? I'll just go this way. I'll go. You don't want to be that person. It's unfulfilling. So you've got to decide first, do you want more? Because what happens is you go, oh, yeah, I want to title up, Molly. I want to do that. But the point is, you keep pointing out to me why you can't do things. I'm scared, Molly. Why are you scared? Why are you scared? You better dig deep. Why are you scared? Are you somebody who was always put down in school? Were you somebody that somebody always laughed at you in school? That somebody always told you that did they call you fat? Did they call you ugly? Well, are you going to believe those people? Or are you going to say, no, I'm going to be better than that? I'm going to show you something right now. I'm going to show you that a 6-foot woman who isn't the most isn't the prettiest thing out there, who definitely could use a few pounds, doesn't have a college degree. I'm going to show you that I can be better. I'm going to show you that I can make all the money I want to make. I'm going to show you that in my being, my state of being right now at 55 years old, that I can be used in a way to help other people because my story can do it, because I'm not going to let anything else hold me down anymore. But it was a choice. It was a choice. But let me be clear. Every day that I open my eyes, it's a choice. I have people who say, I couldn't take. You're somebody too serious. You don't laugh at yourself. I think when I decided that I could laugh at me, it was so freeing that I could say, you daggone right that I can make fun of me, and you daggone right that I can be a big old goofball at 55 years old, and I like getting on the ground with the kids and playing, and I like dancing with sunglasses on live stream, and I don't care if people are like, who is that woman? The point is, you need to get to know that woman, because the woman I was before was boring as hell. Oops, sorry. See, even that thought started. Holy crap. Did you see that? I'm really taking things off. I was boring as hell, but I'm not anymore. You know why? Because I choose not to be. Remember that saying from Dirty Dancing, nobody puts baby in the corner? I don't want to be in a corner anymore. I want to own the 4 corners of the room. That's what I want. I want everybody to know that they can be better, that they can do better. Some of you, what's holding you back is jealousy. Let me be that honest. Jealousy. Oh, yeah. What do you mean, Molly, jealousy? I'm not jealous of anybody. Are you kidding me? The one thing that hasn't changed in this day and age is just how catty women can be. Just how catty women can be. You know what? I've been in the company longer than her, and there she goes. Boom, boom, up the ladder. There she goes. I can't. No, you can. You just won't. Oh my God, do you see how they celebrate her? Just celebrate me. Please celebrate me. Why don't you do something so that people want to celebrate you? Why don't you do something for the right reasons? And guess what? The celebration comes, people. Quit talking bad about the people who are getting it done in life. And start doing something yourself. Get out of what everybody else is doing and get on your own path. Get in your lane. And you will be able to ride the freeway one day just like so many others. But you can't get out of the 25-mile-an-hour gossip zone. All you people wanting to private message me, tell me about what this one's doing and that one's doing. If you would get off the gossip train and would get on the business train, and I want to be better train, and I want to be better train, you know what? It would all be better. I mean, bunch of drama queens in this world. Or how about this? I can't believe she did that. But you know what? She probably did that. This is probably how she did that. Who are you, judge and jury? Who are you? Have you not listened to some of the songs like Tim McGraw, Be Humble and Kind? You know, quit listening to Metallica and all that stuff that you know. That's what you sound like. You sound like that nippy little dog behind the fence. Everybody's after me. Nobody wants me to be anybody. I don't have family support. I don't have upline support. I don't have this support. I don't have that support. Get yourself a damn support bra and get out there and support yourself. Ain't nobody responsible for your success except you. And if you think you're going to get through it without failure, have you not seen what I've been posting? Oh my gosh, I cannot say it anymore. Get the Bobby Bones book, Fight, Grind, Repeat. Fight, grind, repeat. And what I put up last night, you're going to repeat it because you're going to fail. And if you ain't failing, you ain't working hard enough. If you are not missing the boat on something, you are not doing enough. You need to be on your game. Don't tell me how bad you want something when you're too busy telling me somebody else did something else. Stop it. Stop it. Well, Molly, you just don't understand. You know, I came from a hard background and, you know, my kids don't respect me. And I'm like, what are you giving them to respect? Respect is earned, child. My team doesn't listen to me. Oh my God. Why? Because you're trying to be their boss? You know, my husband, you know, he doesn't give me what I need. And I'm like, well, if what you're giving him is that whiny ass crap you're doing right now, he needs earplugs. Tell him, holla, he needs earplugs. Why don't you tell him about something great you're going to do? And here's a thought. Instead of telling him about what you're going to do, why don't you take your tail out there and do it? Do it. You want to know how these people who are reaching their greatness, that's another thing too. You're too busy trying to reach somebody else's greatness. Oh my God, I want to be Lisa freaking Wilbur. Do you know how hard it is to be Lisa freaking Wilbur? Why don't you ask her? Do you know how hard it is to be Lisa Scola, Teresa Paul, Donna Reed Mitchell, some of the other ones? You know what it is? They just deal with it differently. You need to quit worrying about who you want to be, and you need to figure out who you're going to be. If you want your name up in lights, then go do the actions that will put your name in lights. Because winning an incentive, I'm not taking away from it. It's all good. I ain't taking away from it. Winning an incentive with your job or your bit or something, what happens is you go, woo, yay me, and you're still celebrating. And in the meantime, you haven't reached your greatness. That was something, that was a little special bonus that you earned. And you're like, I don't understand what happened. What happened? I felt great for a moment because you stopped. Because you stopped. Your greatness does not happen in 6 months. Your greatness is not going to happen in a year. It takes work to reach your own greatness, whatever the definition of that is. But that's the other thing. You don't even know what you want. You're too busy coveting what everybody else has. You're too busy looking at what this person has and this person can do and that person can do. And you're so caught up with coveting, but you don't think about what they had to do in order to get there. You don't know the backstory of what they sacrificed. Because see, those of us who want something and want something great in our lives, we are pushing through. We are sacrificing what we have to. We don't let that stuff get underneath our skin and let it drive us into the ditch. Because you know what the ditch is full of? It's full of snakes. It's full of bugs. It's full of weeds. It's full of stinky ass mud. It is full of the crap. And you just pull on off into the ditch. And you just sit there. And before you know it, you smell just like the ditch. I don't understand why you won't concentrate on what you look. I love these lists. I can remember top 100. I can remember before my team was on the top 100, me going, top 100, top 100, top 100. And I would look at like the bottom and go, okay, what's the lowest person doing? I know I got to beat that at least to get on the top 100 list. But I don't remember me saying, I can't believe that person's on that list. They need to be off that list. But, they haven't been doing this as long as I have. That catty, negative stuff. You keep on with the negative. Let me ask you just once, how is that working for you? How is it working for you? We should be celebrating each other's success. I talk about us being a tribe all the time. We should act like a tribe. We should act like no matter what happens, that we have each other's back. That when somebody falls, we're there going, come on, baby, get back up. Get back up. You got this. And I don't care if it means that they get it and they go up and they're 3 steps ahead of you. You should be applauding them. Because if you truly are a leader, if you truly are a diehard representative, if you truly are a good person who wants to see the best in everybody, you are praising anything they have. And by the way, some people are going to have it easier than you. Stop talking about that. Why? My Lord, if everything bad that's ever happened to me, if I were to say, this is why this doesn't happen, because, this and this and this happened to me, and that's why I don't have it. No, I don't. You know what I say? I hate that this has happened to me, but you know what? I got stuff to get done. I think about losing my dog. I'm still mourning my dog. And I know some people think that's just freaking crazy. I was talking to my sister-in-law the other night and said, as a weird man, I hear his chain around his neck in the middle of the night. I wake up and I look for him. And I got to tell you, as crazy as it sounds, I honest to God could have curled up in a ball for still been in a ball and said, you know what, I'm done with this for a while. I can't think of anything. I just, I don't want to be there. And you know what? No, I took a few days and I did what I needed to do. But you know what? I said, this is a test. This is life. This happens. 2 days ago, it was a year that my father passed away. You all know the story. For those of you who don't, I didn't have a good relationship with my dad. But when my dad went into the vet home and he got worse and they called me and told me, I was there. I watched my dad draw his last breath. I truly thought that would be a chapter in my life that I would just close and that it would be over because I didn't have to struggle with what Father's Day card do you get him, because Lord knows it's not like, hey, Dad, you've been the best dad in the world. You can't really say that. And it's like, well, hey, Dad, here's the remote, but I don't really remember you holding the remote to begin with. And I was always looking for the generic card. And when my dad wasn't here, sadly, I exhaled and said, I don't have to worry anymore. But when I went up to the veterans home, I was there with my dad. I watched his spirit leave his body. I watched my daddy, I imagine at that point he probably, ran to my mom in front of the pearly gates. And after she got a hug, she probably knocked him right in the head because he wasn't the best dad. I told you, I'm sure. I take great satisfaction in thinking that's how it happened. It may not have. But I thought the book would be closed, and it wasn't. I struggled with that for a while. I thought I was going to feel better about this. And on some avenues, I thought, I don't have to deal with this every single day anymore. But you know what I was still struggling with the fact that I wasn't real important to him. So you see about digging deep? That you feel like if your daddy doesn't really love you that much, and you're his only daughter, there really must not be much to love. And I think I figured out that my dad just never saw the big picture. I had to decide that I was good enough. I had to decide that I was not going to be what I pictured myself as. I want to be better every single day. I have not reached my greatness. And maybe my dad is up in heaven now looking down and saying, wow, look what I missed. I should have opened my eyes. I should have seen that I had all these great grandkids, and I should have seen that all Molly needed was a hug. But Daddy, I want you to know, if you're listening, don't you stress about that. But because I didn't get those hugs, Daddy, you know what happened? It helped make me stronger. Daddy, it helped me know what I didn't want in a man in my life. Even though I picked someone just like you the first time around, Daddy, I didn't learn. But you know what, Daddy? I know now. I know I want to be better. I know I want to help other ladies who don't think that they're good enough, Daddy. So, Daddy, sometimes we don't just learn what we want to be from our parents. Sometimes we learn what we don't want to be from people in our lives. It doesn't mean that you can't love people through it. But sometimes those people just aren't good for you. Maybe you were raised with this jealousy thing. Did that come because you were always jealous of your sister, your brother? Did they get more attention? Were you always the one who you felt like you were always clawing for attention? You got to quit those old habits, guys. You got to quit it. If it's not positive, if it doesn't bring forth anything that is productive in your life, you have got to say, I'm working on getting this gone. Jealousy, self-esteem. You're not pretty enough. I see a lot of people doing a lot of Facebook Lives. And I can tell the ones who have heart. I can tell the ones who are just, they pick something they love and they talk about it. And they're not even on my team. And I'm just so dang proud of the fact that they step out of their comfort zone. I've got people on my team who are still struggling. I've got friends who are still struggling with all of this. I got news for you. It's not the husband and the family who are holding you back. It's not the jealousy that's holding you back. It's not the self-confidence that's holding you back. It's you not deciding that you're worth enough to do better and work on it. It is you deciding that you're not worth more. I have a God that tells me you are still here, and if you're still drawing a breath, you are worth more. You are worth more than people stepping all over you. You're worth more than being that person who wants to gossip about everybody. You're worth more than that person with that bad attitude. And by the way, the poor, pitiful me attitude, that don't work either. That just makes you look tired. Tired, selfish. I don't feel good today. It's really bad. I don't feel good today. You know, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. How about, you know what? This hurts, but I'm up and I'm breathing. Thank you, Lord. It's all good. How about, I'm still here. How about instead of always looking for what's bad, you start looking for what's good? And if that means that somebody put the dishes in the dishwasher, how about it? How about it? The other thing that holds you back is, besides the fact that you don't want to hear no, you also don't know how to say no. You've got something planned. You know that you have it on your calendar that you're supposed to do X, Y, Z. And somebody says, oh, I know you have this, but could you, would you? So you drop everything that you're doing. Doesn't matter what your goals are. Doesn't matter what you want. Doesn't matter. And you go running. You go running. You trying to do so much that you forget there's only 24 hours in a day, and some of those hours you got to sleep, right? You got to sleep. But you say yes to everything. Oh, yeah, I do it. Hey, me, I do it. Hey, yeah, I'll take that. Oh, I can. No, I can. But then you turn around and you say, I don't understand why they don't understand that my business is important to me, that this goal is important to me. Can I be honest? If you don't show them it's important to you because you say, no, this time I have mapped out to work my business. See right here, it says from 7 to 9, I'm going to be working on my business. Or from 8 to 8:30, I'm reading something that's going to help me be a better person. You're going to respect this time, or you ain't going to have to worry about any of my time, cupcake, okay? They're going to keep asking you, and if you keep saying, oh yeah, I can, oh yeah, I can, and you leave this business that you say you love so much, this opportunity that you say that you want to be better, that you want your family to be better, that you want to have more, that you want to be able to do more, that you want to be able to grow more, but you don't show them. You don't show them. Because you keep saying, oh, it's okay. I'll just put myself on the back burner. My business isn't that important. But Molly, I got to be there for my family. There is a real big difference in being there for your family and your friends than them taking massive advantage of you, knowing you're going to say yes every single time, and you will put everything that is important to you on the back burner. Stop it. Stop it. You want them to respect you and the goals that you have. You want them to respect you and what you want. Then you quit letting them use the grandkids, the kids, the grandmother, the grandfather. And aren't you doing this so that you can eventually have all of it, have everything you want? And by the way, ladies, because this happens more with ladies than it does guys. Sorry, guys, but I'm leaving you for a minute. Just stand on over there on the corner because this is how it happens. Ladies, if you've got daughters, if you've got granddaughters, is that what you want to teach them? That what you're doing is not important, that what you want is never important, that you bettering yourself, your family is never important. Do you want them to grow up in 10 or 15 years and you're going to go, I don't understand. I don't understand why they take that from that guy. I don't understand. I mean, I didn't raise them like that. Didn't you? Didn't you? If you check with any of the top in Avon, and I'm not talking about me at all because I am not the top of Avon. I am right here with you guys. I am not the top 20. I'm not even the top 50. But I bet if you ask them how often they had to do things, they had to sacrifice something, that they had to stay up later because, you know, there were things that had to be done, but they proved that this was important and they did not stop doing what they were supposed to doing. People are only going to do what you allow them to do to you. You can say, oh, well, they don't know. You let them. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm taking the scapegoat away. You're just not allowed. You want to be negative? Guess what? That's the only thing that's going to migrate to you is negative. If you got Avon friends in your life, yeah, this happens. If you got people in your life, whether they're Avon people or not, you know, I love the cliques and everybody can say what they want to, but I got to tell you something. I don't stay around people. I don't hang around people who they're looking for the next thing that my company is doing wrong. I do not hang around people who want to look for the next Avon rep to do something wrong. And I see a bunch of Avon reps because I can tell you who hangs out with who in Avon, okay? Because I can tell you that the ones who are nasty, bitchy, catty, the whole 9 yards, they all over there. Wow, you know why? Because they're running to me, telling me what everybody's doing, and I just shake my head. You wonder why you're still a bronze ambassador. You wonder why that you can't get past President's Club. You wonder why you can't win those incentives. Because you too busy being in everybody else's business. That's why. It ain't helping you. Aren't you tired? It takes so much energy to be in a bad mood. It takes so much energy to be that person. Why don't you just free yourself of that? Why don't you just decide you're going to try to find the niceness? And I know sometimes it's hard. Try. Make it happen. Succeed. Get over your jealousy, your fears. Stop saying you're just scared. Get in the mirror and tell yourself what you're scared of. You're scared of somebody telling you no because somebody in your past has told you no your whole life and told you you couldn't. Well, it's time for you to take all those negative people who have told you all your life that you can't and show them that not only that you can, but that you're gonna, and that you don't have to have them agree with you in order to get it done. It is time for you to put those people on the back burner and get out there and get it done. Your fears are coming from it's not just, I didn't want to talk to anybody. Okay, you don't want to talk to anybody, but you come up to me at Rep Fest, you want to talk my ear off. Don't tell me you can't talk to anybody. Don't tell me that you can't. You're letting something hang you up from something from your past. You need to identify what it is. You need to stop trying to get these people to tell you how wonderful you are. It ain't in their DNA. They're too busy wanting to stay where they're at. And in order for them to stay where they're at, they got to keep you on the couch with them. If you don't want to be stuck on that dirty, nasty, used couch that you're sitting on, and you want to get that brand new piece of furniture that you've been wanting forever, you need to get up off that couch and prove that you're going to be something better than what you've been. Because how is that old couch working for you? It's not. It's broke down and it's tired. You're going to root there if you don't watch. This is a hard lesson, what's holding you back. But I have to tell you, this is where it all roots. This is where it all roots from. It all roots from where you're getting your support from. It all roots from what's inside of you. It all roots from what are you telling yourself? What are you letting other people tell you? It all roots from you wanting to be somebody else because you don't believe in you. Oh, I believe in Lisa Wilbur. Ooh, I believe in Donna Reed Mitchell. Ooh, I believe in MOLLYSTONE Bibb. But when's the last time you looked in the mirror and saw yourself and say, I believe in you. You can do this. But it's going to take some changes. And nobody can change it but you. Only you. You can listen to my videos till you turn blue, old, probably not wrinkled because you're probably using a new. But you can be there till you turn gray. It doesn't matter what I tell you. You got to put action behind it. You got to do it. I have girls on my team telling me what they want. They want to get here. They want to get there. They want a title to this. And you know what I say? Show me. Fight. Grind. Repeat. Grind in. Dig in. Get out of the ditch. Quit deciding when you're going to do it and do it like you want to own it. And when I see those actions from them, I know they're in the game. And until they're in the game, they're not on my playing field. It's just that simple. This is not a game for whiny, weak people. But everybody has the ability to be strong. Everybody has the ability to get stronger every single day. But you got to get up out of that bed and you got to get away from the people who are trying to keep you down. And you got to stop being that whiny, jealous person. And you got to just say, I'm going to be different from whatever I've been because I choose to be. Not because Molly said it, because it's what you want. And if you don't want it, stay where you're at. If you don't want it, do it. You ain't hurt my feelings because I got news for you. I am gonna make the touchdown. I'm gonna get there. I am gonna keep going until I reach every goal I have. And if you are in my way, this 6-foot big woman is gonna mow you over. That's what's gonna happen. So get out of my way. I love you, but don't get in my way. I'll share with you, but don't get in my way. Because I got goals. And I'm here for a reason. And I'd like to think half of that reason is being dishonest with you so that you'll get off that saggy couch and you will get on with your life and you will become better. than you ever thought you could be, because you want to be great, because you want to produce results, because you want to show people that everything they thought about you, the joke's on them. Because you're going to be better, and you're going to get it. They're going to say, oh, what happened to her? You know what you're going to say? It happened to me. I decided to believe in me. And I got rid of everything that was holding me back. And I fought to keep it behind me every single day. Fight to keep it behind you every single day. I do every single day. Old habits die hard. New habits are so worth it. So worth it. Okay. That's all I got for you. I wasn't beating up on you. I was just being honest, okay? Okay? So this is what I want you to do. Number one thing. I'm going to put this on the YouTube. I'm going to share it. You're going to share it with whoever needs it. In the meantime, you're going to share this in your groups. That's why it's on my personal page, which is open to the public. It's on my Onward with Molly page. It's in the Onward group. Hard to share from there. You don't want to share from there. You got somebody who needs this, you share it. I'll make up the YouTube video. The other thing is RepFest. RepFest. Be there. Be there. I got a hug for you. I got 2 hugs for you. I got excitement for you. Avon's got excitement for you. You need to be there. Go sell some more. Avon, don't tell me you can't afford it. Don't tell. We got people for you to share rooms with. You can split the costs. Okay? They got meals you can buy. Go across the street. Get some peanut butter and jelly. That's what I would do if I didn't have the money. You can do this if you want it. But in the process, figure out what's holding you back. Get rid of that crap. Get rid of it. Be the person that you're meant to be. Only you know who that is. Lee has an awesome song. So for everybody who wants to jump on the call part, yeah, it's a really good song. And I will see you again before RepFest, okay? And I will see you very soon with another mystery pop-up Why RepFest guest. I love you guys. Take care. Have a great weekend, a great 4th of July, okay? And share that opportunity and share what Avon does for you every single day. Love you. Have a great weekend. Stop playing, baby. No. Don't forget to join JP, okay? Join JP. He's up right now. He's probably loading it up. Go see my adopted son. He's good. He's good. Lee's trying to load up the song. It's not cooperating with him for those who are on the phone. Is it going to happen, baby? Oh, there you go, baby. Yay.